Hi everyone, this is a technical analysis on USDJPY. Let's start with a fundamental overview first. The USD has weakened pretty much across the board last week, despite a strong US GDP and ISM services PMI. As mentioned previously, when markets react like that, it's generally a signal of a short-term top, with the market needing more to keep the trend going. In fact, the market pricing is now showing a 63% probability of December cut, which is about right. The NFP and CPI reports will have the final say, and hopefully we will get them before the next FOMC decision. On the JPY side, the currency has been weakening since the last BOJ policy decision, where the central bank left interest rates unchanged as expected, with again two dissenters voting for a hike. There were no surprises, but Governor Weta, focusing on spring wage negotiations, suggested that the next hike could be delayed to January or even March 2026. We got some verbal intervention last week from the Japanese finance minister near the 155 handle. This is generally just short-term stuff that provides pullbacks for traders as long as the conditions for more yen weakness persist, but it shows that the 155 level is where the Japanese officials start to draw a line. Now on the daily chart, we can see that USD JPY probed below the 153.27 level, but eventually bounced back above it. The price action has been kind of range-bound below the 155 handle as market participants await new catalysts. On the 4-hour chart, we can see more clearly the range-bound price action above the 153 handle. We got a break below this upward trend line last week, but it turned out to be a fake out. There's not much else we can add here, so we need to zoom in to see some more details. The 1-hour chart, we can see that we have this downward trend line acting as resistance. This is where the sellers are stepping in with a defined risk above the trend line to position for a drop into new lows. The buyers, on the other hand, will want to see the price breaking higher to increase the bullish bets into new highs. These red lines define the average daily range for today. For the upcoming catalysts, this week is pretty empty on the data front. We just have the weekly US ADP data tomorrow.